Hey guys, and today we'll talk about Warcraft 3 mechanics. Warcraft 3 mechanics, Warcraft 3 hotkeys, and also some settings. For example, first of all, we will talk about mouse settings. You go here, you type control panel, then you go on mouse, you go here, and you need to check that your mouse acceleration off. Because if mouse acceleration is on, then you will never have accuracy click, because your mouse sensitivity will be always different, depends how fast you move in your mouse. Then we'll talk about some mechanics here. Human or whatever. So when you transfer item,
Name your poison.
if hero run, it's almost transfer,
Have one on
but it didn't. But it was close to almost other hero get it. Other hero will stop like this, because I didn't give any command. Archmage I stopped like accidentally, because he was close enough to transfer item, but he didn't. It's happened often, and you need always keep in mind, if you want to transfer something, it's better to go to the next to the hero which you wanted to transfer. So if you want to transfer, it's better to go like this way,
I'll put it
not
on
like
your tab. Well,
the transfer and then we run. And
you
now
see
our item is just didn't. This is about item transfer also. Again, if your hero is surrounded, you can't transfer item because your hero will run around like this. Just drop the item on the floor and pick up it. It's a much better, and you must do it this way most of the times. Not try to make your hero run around, because you will losing your heroes like way more often. Second, we'll switch to human elf, for example. Doesn't matter which. The just how do we focus, for example, dryads?
The blood elves
Because we don't want to focus dryads as our heroes. Because we have same breakers in the same group 1 as any other human playing, but we want to focus dryads. How we do that? We press a click. Our fight is always starts with a click. We press a click, and then we hold Control, and we will click on rifle. It will select like any unit type, like just mass unit type, same unit type. So we press Control, bam, we select holding rifle, and then we shift, like this, shift. So after a click, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Against bears, for example, it's better to focus bears than try to attack background dryads, because background dryads is not dangerous as bears in the front. So if you will lose your position, and you gonna like your rifles will gonna run in front of bears and try to kill dryads, it would be so stupid. But if you play, for example, against mass dryads, you have some breakers, you have heroes, and you just want to focus dryads, and you have Naga, for example, which Naga should be always on Demon Hunter. You don't want to focus with your Naga, like select group 1 and attack Dryad, shoot Dryads. You want your Naga consistently attack and slow down Demon Hunter. That's why we do always this trick. Another trick which are happy all the time use. And he explained this trick on Russian, but I know that like almost no players in Europe who know this trick, except my students who I told about. And I'm also using it, but not that often. But it happens when I have time. Also, this trick, it's for range units. It's for rifles, for dryads, and whatever. You your rifle been in attack,
What do you need?
you hold shift, you click the shift
Aye,
back, and you
okay.
click 8 click again. You do it when your unit's on focus, so your unit is pulled back, and then your unit start to attack at the farthest range as possible. It would not go close to it. If you look at how Happy Micro, his fins, he does this trick all the time. Basically, Happy trick which nobody talking about. Also trick which a lot of players know. If you're two Sorks and Danger, you click like this, and both of them in this. Good to know. It saves, my casters countless times my Sorks from like danger. For example, you can you UTP and your priest and two Sorks are not didn't TP. You can use invis on priest and then you use double invis on Sorks, and 3 units just saved. I know like billion mechanics Warcraft 3, but it would be too long to explain. So we jump on another mechanics which are very important. Like not even like more important than those what I showed before. Except mouse acceleration. And pick human.
Ready to
Yes,
work.
me lord. Off I go then. More work? Yes, me lord. Righto.
First we will
What
talk
is it?
about
All right.
Hilda.
More work?
Hilda is the most important, one of the most important keys in
More
Warcraft for me.
What is it? Yes, me lord.
It's AFK workers. If you see AFK worker, you always press tilde, you always jump, and you always do what you need to do. Because I not always press shift in fights when I need to make farm, for example. I need to make farm and jump and fight and make farm and jump and fight to micro. That's all. But then, in fight when worker AFK, you just press tilde, bam, it center your worker on screen and you press like on 3. You must use it all the time. Next is
Off I go then.
it's a space. Space is the last notification. When it says that your units on attack, you always press space. That's how like pro Nightels always jump to dispel their wisps. It's how Night Undead like use their skeletons to scout. Because like 80 supply, one shot skeleton, it's so fast. But if you press space, it will go to again to the last notification. You instantly jump, bam, bam, and you see everything. And when again, even 80 supply, when you kill skeleton less than 1 second, you still can see his army because we have vision after our unit die by 1 second.
What is it? More work? Ready to yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Job's done. Ready to work.
So,
Job's done.
okay. I don't need this yet.
More gold is required.
I need some gold. Okay. We make town hall. Human make always town hall as closest range to wood as possible. Like most of the time. Then, when we make town hall, imagine your opponent run like Demon Hunter, Bleedmaster, Grunts, any unit, like melee unit especially, not like especially melee units who like trance, for example. Keeper summon trance and send to attack your peasants. What you should do, most humans we want to hide here in our pocket. We press
Yes, my lord.
run here, but your units run across like this,
More work.
and this just stuck.
What? Right.
To avoid this,
More
you
work.
press always
All right.
stop,
Yes,
and
my
then you
lord.
move your unit,
Off I go
your
then.
workers.
Righto.
It's the most important trick, the most. And I use it in every game, just every game. To make my units, my workers safe move. Because the worker who started to build town hall, he will not move when you move 5 workers. He will always stay on his position to continue his work. And other 4 will move. But this one worker will block your passing. That's why you need to press stop and then you move. Another very important trick,
Yes, my lord.
especially with
Righto.
human. Imagine
Off I go
your
then.
2 workers on gold is low HP. You wanna save. How you do it very fast and the most proper way? We have key E,
What?
return our resources. So
What
we
is it?
press E,
Yes,
we
my lord.
click on gold main.
All right.
It's way more efficient, it's like 2-3 times at least faster, as a lot of players does when they click, okay, we go on hole,
Yes, my lord.
then we
Ready
go
to
here,
All right.
Even the shift, we go on hole with shift,
Righto.
and then we go here. It's still much
Yes,
slower,
lord.
because to do that, you already can hover the gold main, you just need to press
Alright.
E and shift. It's
Off
so
I go
much
then.
faster, holy. Same with gold.
What?
You press E, you press on
What
gold,
is it?
you already can
What?
hover it, and it's gonna work. As soon as they have resources like
Righto.
this. Another
Off I go
very
then,
important
lord.
trick.
All right. Yes, my lord. I guess I can. Righto. Off I
It
go
would be
then.
more
What
important
is
with
it? If you
orc,
want.
which burrows in attack, and with human also. So
All
mostly
right.
it's a human orc trick. You wanna repair tower,
More work. Yes,
you
my
click,
lord.
you just right click to repair, then you hold shift and then you press E. So after the repair workers will come back to work. I see a lot of streams, a lot of like 2.5k players who job done, they just where's my workers? I have 3 workers here, like 5 workers. How many workers on wood? And they like splitting. They use like it spends like 5 seconds. Like a lot of orcs does this. It's like it looks so bad. But now again, your 2 workers here was low HP
Yes,
when
my
they killing, when they making your
lord.
building.
Righto. All right.
You make a tower, you just E, we go
Yes, my
here,
lord.
again we need to 2 from wood, we
Off I
click
go then.
like E,
Righto.
go here. So we don't even need to go like to return
Yes, my
our
lord.
wood. We just
Yes, my lord.
bam. It will return wood and go to make town hall.
All
If
right.
this town hall like is as I does it all the time. Imagine you undead. Like when a coaching hero, for example, nobody explained him that he can do it with ghouls. Nobody him explained how to do with a click, that you should a click first. Like how to select units properly. The first my coaching session, it's always about Warcraft 3 mechanics. Because mechanics will make your life much easier. Also, this is especially for new players, or not for new. Oh, I need. Okay.
What? Yes, job done. Job done. Job done.
Because like a lot of new players just stay a lot.
What is it?
Just stay like in same
Job Yes, me
You know,
lord.
because it's just too slow to move and do something else. Again, you start creeping. You start creeping. We will take item. And after you take item, you can, okay, we will kill this guy, and after we will kill this guy, we will move here. So after you finish the camp, you already can show what you're gonna do next.
What is it? Yes, me lord.
It's really important, especially again, especially for like new players on like until like 2K, because you spend so much time after you finish the camp when you just, you know, stay in AFK. Because you tap on your base, you try to fix, you add some farm or whatever. Again, we kill this guy and we go here, and when I go here, okay, I need to take to tier 2, okay, I need to upgrade my tower, slow, I need to make farm, and your units is already here. And you didn't spend even 1 millisecond after kill this Murloc because you did that with shift. I don't wanna make this video endless. I could, but I don't want to. So, what we've been talking about, it's always use space, last notification, always use tilde key. Tilde key is a key of like left than 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left of the 1 is a tilde. Again, tilde, bam.
Off I go then.
Bam, so you like don't spend any time here. Like, last notification, stop to moving your peasants. Again, I see some night elves, even I will show some night elf trick here, and we will go off to make again this video not endless. Imagine your night elf. You wanted to put this wisp because this wisp is been attacked in your gold main. What you do? You do again. You imagine you have 5 wisps here. Bam, and you click this gold main. You don't need to select the wisp which have been attacked and click on gold main. You click this gold main on wisp. Again, it's at least twice or 3 times faster. Because again, you don't need to click, you can't misclick. So when you remove the wisp, you don't need, okay, we go here, no. You just bam. Like bam.